Y'all ready? Yes. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Just a little bit longer. Just when you don't think. There you go. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's been so good for the environment. Yes, this truck's been so eco-friendly. But now there's no power. The engine power is reduced. So if you are a member on the YouTube channel, you will be getting this behind the scenes video. So if you aren't a member, make sure to go join the membership, because we have more tuning videos there. But not only that, we offer discount codes for JW Motorsports merch. Sometimes we offer discount codes for Kryptonite or Air Dog. So anything we sell on the website will have discount codes. So the $10 that you spend a month, you'll get that money back in no time. Plus all the knowledge that we're going to be sharing on the channel. Alright, so you guys saw that the third brake light was leaking. Well, I saw the stains when I picked the truck up, in which I thought, you know, it has a cheap third brake light. It probably leaked. And then it turns out that it is still leaking. It is currently still leaking, because a couple of weeks ago, when it rained a lot, the whole headliner was wet, and it was even wet down here. So I had to turn a heater on the truck. While it's still a little wet here from the little rain that we got yesterday. So yeah, I don't want all of this to get all gross. I didn't have time to order another third brake light, but it is about to start raining here in a couple hours, so we gotta fix that up real quick. So we have this little seal that we bought from Home Depot. I was gonna use this on the new third brake light that I buy, but we really don't have an option right now. I don't want the roof to leak this week, especially since it's supposed to rain for the next couple of days. So we're gonna use this, reinforce the seal on the third brake light that's already leaking and that has water and condensation inside, just as a band-aid until the new third brake light comes in. So the previous owner used cheap eBay tail lights and third brake lights, in which I get it, I've done it too, but the thing you got to remember is you get what you pay for. And if you're going to buy cheap eBay products, you're going to have to either, one, reinforce that product to make it better, or you're going to deal with consequences. Luckily, in the past, all the third brake lights I've purchased were eBay ones, and I haven't had any issues. This one is giving me a lot of issues, so I'm going to reinforce the third brake light. I will say any Duramax before 2020 is actually a blessing to work on for the third brake light, because it takes one screwdriver. That's my 2020 right there. You gotta drop the headliner, you gotta unbolt some stuff, because GM decided that the spoiler was a better idea, and in order to get to the third brake light, you gotta remove the spoiler. So it's a lot more work to change out the third brake light on this truck, hence why my third brake light is still stock. Otherwise I would have painted it by now, but I'm thinking about just wrapping it. But yep, that's why I haven't messed with it, because I just didn't feel like dropping the headliner down. Yeah, this gasket wasn't doing much. Oh yeah, still dry. It's rained all day, and it's been 6 hours since we went to the post office, and it is still dry. So I think we fixed the leak on this Denali, in which I've had some comments where people are like, oh yeah, you gifted this truck, and you didn't really give it to your fiance. It's not your fiance's truck, it's your truck. Well, I mean, to clarify, I bought it with my money. The title's under my name, the insurance is under my name. I mean, it is my truck, but I bought it and I'm building it so that way she can drive it too. These two trucks are off limits. That mainly because I'm about to do a giveaway on it, so I don't even want to really drive it, just because I don't want to put any more miles. I want to preserve everything for the winner of that truck. That truck's off limits for pretty much everybody, and that she doesn't even want to drive it, and I prefer she didn't. So that's why I bought this truck. I'm doing modifications so that way the truck looks good, and also that way it'll be easier for her to drive. So it's just funny seeing comments saying people are like, oh, you didn't buy it for her, you didn't, you know, you're just lying, blah blah blah. I'm not here to argue. If you guys don't believe me, you don't have to believe me, but I just think it's funny seeing those comments.
Yep.
Just glow plug?
Yep, cylinder 1 glow plug.
Thank God, clear that. Clear with that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Now you got a pending, current, and saved.
Which is?
It might not go off. I don't know.
Let's see what we got. What else we got?
That was it. There's just 3. Yeah.
Emissions related diagnostics. Oh, dang it. I need to delete this truck, huh?
Yeah. See? It's just a permanent code. So it might save it. It might not cut the.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see. I guess
I'll just have to replace the glow plug then.
Yeah.
She's gone for now. Alright, so we have a check engine light on our new Denali build, in which I'm surprised they didn't replace the glow plugs, because I feel like this truck was serviced pretty well. But then again, during the air dog install, I saw that the transmission fluid is almost black, so I need to change the transmission fluid on this truck. So it's not as well maintained as I thought it was, as we found out that the check engine light is for glow plug number 1. I went to Advanced Auto Parts because they said they had a genuine AC Delco glow plug, in which for the most part, any kind of replacement maintenance, I try to stick with genuine AC Delco. When I got there, they didn't have any, so I settled with Autolite. I mean, I've read some reviews, it seems to be all right, has 1-year warranty, and I know a lot of people who are religious about one glow plug goes out, they replace all of them, in which I get it. I recommend that too, if you can. All my Duramaxes, I've just replaced whichever glow plug goes out, and I haven't had any issues. I live in Georgia, and the coldest it's gonna get is like 30 degrees in the winter time, so not too worried about it. And so we're gonna replace one glow plug, and I thought I got started and I was really proud of myself, you know, and then I realized I made a boneheaded mistake. This is not where the glow plug that needs to be replaced. It's on the passenger side. So the glow plugs go 2, 4, 6, 8 on this side, and then it's the passenger side that goes 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, after I removed the wheel well liner, I realized, oh crap, it's this side that I need to be. All right. Man, that looks terrible. Well, it's definitely gonna suck doing downpipe and uppipes on this truck.
You got it?
Yeah. I got it. Whew.
Yeah, those are scary sometimes.
Yep, Midwestern truck. It's a little rusted.
Mm-hmm.
Cramped up a little bit doing that.
Yeah, we're just looking at the thing.
Alright, so here's the new one from the AutoZone, from Advanced Auto Parts, and here's the burnt out one.
to buy never cease.
So Maddie drove this to work the other day because I had check engine light. The remote start wouldn't work. And she was like, why is my remote start not working? And she doesn't have remote start on her car.
Oh.
So she was excited to use it.
Hell yeah, I bet.
And she's like, I was so disappointed.
It sucked.
Like, yep, she's spoiled already.
Hey, those little things make a big difference.
Well, that's why I buy these.
He's gonna...
Oh, shoot, I had a brain fart. So I took that one off, right? And then I realized I don't need to take that side off. So I don't know.
Kind of like extra work for nothing?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's going to clear on its own. We'll see. Oh. Snap. It did not.
Here it goes. Came back?
It's back. One more time.
Sometimes you just need to disconnect the negative
Negatives,
battery, and it might go away.
Whoa, I got a code reader, so I'll clear it with the code reader.
Okay.
Now that we replaced the glow plugs, up next, we're replacing the serpentine belt. Since the day I picked up this truck, it was squeaking. Yeah, we got a little chirping. Might need a new belt.
Oh, you do have an area.
Yep. Usually, it's the belt. After I replace the belt, if it still squeaks, then it'll most likely be the pulley. So we'll go ahead and replace the belt first, because the belt looks like it needs to be replaced anyway. So I went to a local dealership and bought the serpentine belt from there. I do want to give them a shout out. I did have a bad experience with their service department, but their parts department has come in handy and come in clutch, and I've had really good experience from there. So huge shout out to Master Buick GMC for their parts department, because you guys are killing it over there and very, very reliable for parts. Before I do that, they don't have a diagram here. Take some pictures. Let's make sure the new AC Delco one matches lengthwise. Alright. I think we're good. And honestly, the old one doesn't look so bad. That's the old one. It doesn't look too bad. Here's a little story time of the first time I did the serpentine belt on my OG LLY. I barely had a breaker bar at the time, and I was gonna take it to a dealership and have them do it. They quoted me like 150 bucks, and the serpentine belt was like 30-40 bucks at the time. So I figured let's try it myself, and I got it done in like an hour. I was scared to do it, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're done. Let me just double check the diagram. This headlamp is also available on JW Motorsports Co. Right now we're giving away a set of two sets of train horns. So every $10 you spend on the website will get you one entry towards the train horns. I'm surprised there's not a diagram on the cover here, because LLYs have a serpentine belt diagram on the cover, in which I don't see it here. Alright, let's go ahead and start the truck, and hopefully we don't snap that belt because it was about 80 bucks. Left the sunroof open, so it's a good thing that we came in here because it might rain. Alright, no chirping. Close the sunroof. Yeah. Oh yeah. Money. I mean, they do look a little rough, but honestly, I don't really see any cracks on the old belt. Don't really see any cracks or dry rot, but doesn't hurt to get a new belt for 80 bucks. Just a really good preventative maintenance. And it goes in the Ford F350 right here. Good thing we have a long bed 350 with some Sinister Diesel EGR delete kit. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but I feel like the truck is idling even better now. I know, this stuff really isn't the most exciting, but because we have a new truck on the channel, I really like to document everything that I do on this vehicle, and that's how this channel got started. I was literally just documenting everything I was doing on my first LLY Duramax, and then you like-minded people started showing interest, and then eventually we're going to get to some of the cooler parts of this truck, like turbos, wrap, lift, wheels, tires, headlights, and we're going to be doing custom headlights. We have plenty of cool content to come, but at the same time, I don't want to be slacking any kind of maintenance on this truck. And I show you guys this because, one, I want to document everything, and two, to show you guys that even when you have a cool truck, you should be doing some preventative maintenance or just maintenance in general. That was one thing that I kind of was slacking on my first truck, and now that I'm more involved in modifying vehicles, I have learned you do not want to be slacking on maintenance. If anything, I always use that as an opportunity to improve my vehicles and always use the best product, and that is why I went with AC Delco belts. I thought about getting AutoZone or O'Reilly's ones, but luckily the dealership had one in stock. I always try to use AC Delco products. I know I didn't use AC Delco for the glow plugs. It doesn't really get cold here. We did have that ice storm a couple of days ago, and that's about as cold as it's going to get here, I think. And I think for the rest of the winter it's going to be in the 50s, so that would be the only reason why I kind of cheaped out on the glow plugs. But anything else, I try to use AC Delco products. But as always, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we finally hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being part of it. That truck right there is going to be the giveaway truck, so we're going to be doing some modifications on that truck so that way it'll be giveaway ready. But as always, I appreciate you guys for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.